Sanibonani, welcome back to another episode of Hearty Thursdays. Ngumama Wezizwe, and I'm here to fill your hearts with art. In this podcast, we talk about art. We talk to the people that make the art, the people behind the people that make the art, and the people that make the art, but a lot of people don't know that they do. And today we are so excited to have an amazing artist, Thandeka Mabaso, in the house. Welcome to Hearty Thursday. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. And how are you?
I'm all good. I'm all good. You're looking so pretty.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
I asked for this jumpsuit, by the way. But yeah.
You got it. Please tell me about you. We have to start there, unfortunately.
Okay, about what I do.
Just you.
Me.
Anything about you, yes. I'd love to know more about
I am a writer. Obsessed with literature. So I buy, like, you know, those people that buy books.
Mm-hmm.
And like I saw this quote recently that said the hobby of buying books is completely like unrelated to reading the books. So I think I buy them more than I read them. But yeah, I'm obsessed with text, like obsessed with words. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm obsessed. I'm literally obsessed. But yeah,
What kind of books do you like?
I enjoy nonfiction.
Okay.
I do, but I think with fiction, I don't know, but fiction hits me once in a while. But like usually I'm that person that's reading a book that's like a collection of essays on a particular subject or different kinds of subjects by an author.
Oh, that's nice. There's a whole lot more about you. Where were you born? Where do you stay? What do you like? Do you dance? Do you sing?
I was born in Soweto, Somfulo Clinic. Stayed in Orlando West, which is where I went to school. So I went to school in Orlando West literally the entire 12 years. But I think it's more than 12 years because it's preschool as well. Eh?
Yeah.
So preschool years, I was still in Orlando West. So I went to Ehlatini Preschool. And then I went to Tabisang Primary School. And then I went to Kwanzigana Junior Secondary. And then I went to Pefeni Senior Secondary. Yeah. So, but yeah, so like my entire schooling career, Orlando West. Do I dance? Yes, I do. Yeah. My moves are very, but I dance. I dance and not apologetic. I love music a lot, so I make playlists, which is something I have fun with, but also like a coping mechanism that I've just found recently. I'm just like, okay, so I love listening to music. I love searching for music. So let me just like play around with it. So I enjoy playing around with things and experimenting with things that interest me.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Tell me about a bunch of talks with Prof.
So, bunch of talks with Prof. Ams. Shout out to Jefferson Bob's Chawalala, by the way. Yes. Yeah. So it's something so we were doing presentations. And so then he like encouraged us to like just like find creative ways to present. Yeah. And then I was like, actually, so I love academia. I love research. So I was like, okay, I'm going to present this work as a professor and I'm going to name this professor Prof. Ams. And then I did that and he was like, actually, you know what? Let's make Prof. Ams like come to life. Let's actually do this thing. Nice. And like we just took it from there. So like Prof. Ams is like something that I actually am. So it's not something that, I don't know, I don't want to call it a fictional character because it's an extension of myself. So talks about human rights, talks about sexual rights, talks about blackness, about daddy issues, about black tax, just like all of these things that are affecting us as black people, and rape as well. So it just like talks about just like all of these things in a way that is unapologetic, which is something that I really enjoy.
Oh wow. And I missed it because like when I joined the team,
it was like you guys,
why figure late? I don't even know why. So which position did you hold at Ub'Dope?
So I started off as someone who was just there to shadow, and then guys cuts, and then they were like, actually, we like having you around. Would you like to stick around longer? And I was like,
definitely.
Are you kidding me? But yeah, and then so then I was working as a writer. sometimes here and there, and then so writer, and then sometimes communications, and then sometimes stage manager, and then just like whatever you need to be in the moment kind of thing. So yeah, I did a lot.
That's nice. So you mentioned that you're a writer. What do you mostly write about?
It depends. It depends.
Yeah.
But like currently I'm writing about romance. So like modern day romance. So romance in the context of sisterhood, romance in the context of a romantic relationship, romance in the context of family. So like I think my biggest search right now is just like love. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just like big on love and all of those things. So yeah, right now I'm on that love wave.
Oh, that's nice. But love is a very, very beautiful thing. Like,
I don't know if I can call it. I don't know.
I don't think it's beautiful.
I do think it's beautiful, but I also think I don't want to say confusing. It's not confusing. But I think, you know what my other realization is? That our experiences and us as people is like layered. Like there's no this or that. Yes. Like there's always like so much in between. True. Yeah. And I mean, all of that in between can be beautiful, but it's not. Right? Because we're people and we're imperfect and we're whatever. But yeah, I don't know. So you see what I mean? I'm just like, it's something that I'm seeking, that it's like, because of being layered, then we fail people and we hurt people. But I think I'm also trying to understand that no one does that deliberately.
Yeah.
Some people do.
Some people do. Some people don't care about your feelings.
Exactly. But like to understand that a person doesn't just get to a point where they don't care about other people's feelings.
Sure. They must have been hurt. They must have loved ones.
Yeah, you see. So like that's my investigation.
Oh wow. I'd love to see or read the results. I would really, really love to.
Absolutely.
What is a satirist?
A satirist basically is someone who I don't want to say makes fun of the world. But we kind of do, yeah?
Yeah.
So, for instance, remember the Bantu Hour? Pure Monati show? No, okay.
Not from Joburg.
No, you don't have to be. So it's like, how do I explain it? So it's a comedy. Okay. Yeah, it's comedy that comments on current affairs. It's comedy that talks about everything around us. So like, you know Loiso Kola?
Yes.
Did you watch Unlearning on Netflix?
I've seen short clips of his.
So something like that.
I do get it, yeah.
Loiso Kola is a satirist. There was a show that they had on E called like Late Night News with Loiso. Do you know Chester Missing, the puppet? Do you know Coconut Kells? There's I'm trying to find Coconut Kells. No, okay. But people that make fun of the world, basically, and make fun of whatever that is happening around us, make fun of, I can't think. Jeff is a satirist. You see what they did? Prof and me?
Yeah.
That's satire. That I don't know how to explain it.
I know, but then like I'm asking this question not for me. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm also trying to find a way to explain it. Yeah, it's basically making fun of the world and commenting on that.
And why do you feel like maybe you've taken such interest in it, or why do you think you're a satirist?
Because it's fun for me. I think it's such an interesting exploration. It's so daring. I feel like it's very daring to be like able to say all of these things and like
get away with it.
Yes, I said what I said.
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's nice. What does being a song seeker mean, and what's your favorite genre?
Ooh, song seeker means I Shazam a lot.
Okay, yeah,
but like song seeker is like basically I will hear a really good song and it will stay with me until I find it. Yeah, so like, basically. So I look for things. Like I will look for a song. Like I will like, I heard this. It goes like this. It goes like, I will look for it until I find it. and then even pursue like looking for songs further in that particular genre, or like finding
That
similar
artist
artists.
maybe,
Yeah. So yeah, stuff like that.
What's your favorite genre?
I like all genres basically. I actually do.
Which one are you currently listening to the most?
Depends on my mood. But jazz, absolutely. Jazz, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yes, I dream in jazz. I'm kidding. It's not true. But yeah, jazz.
And what's your favorite book and author?
One. Ne?
You can give me a few. If you have a few, you can give me one if you can think of one.
Okay, so my favorite book is by the late Punani Pikoli. It's titled The Fatuous State of Severity. It's like a series of short stories. It's fiction, which like fiction that I read after a couple of years of not having read fiction, and I was like, flip, like really brilliant.
Yeah.
Dr. Pumlati Naokola, who's like an academic and feminist. And she writes like, she makes feminism easy. Like, you know, like sometimes it feels like, oh my gosh, such a big revolution, but it's just like feminism is in the everyday thing. Yeah. Kopano Matla. Period Pain. There's a book titled Period Pain that she wrote. Okay, Dr. Pumlati Naokola, I like every book that she's written. And I've read all of them.
Oh, wow.
So Kopano Matla, my favorite book by her is Period Pain and Coconut. Yeah. I think okay, let me give you 5. 5? It's 5,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, okay. Tandem Kolozana is also one of my favorite writers. I read okay, A Man Who's Not a Man, which caused like a lot of havoc. But yeah, it's like because of like, so there's a festival like called Abantu Book Festival, which is like for Black people by Black people with Black writers. Like it's just like all Black everything, which I'm just like yes.
It's for you.
But yeah, and Toni Morrison.
Oh wow. So as a hopeless romantic, do you find yourself leaning more into like love books, or writing more about love, or reading more about love? I don't remember the last time I read a romantic novel.
I think all books about love.
They do feature it, but like sometimes it's not like literally about
like it's not like deliberately about love.
Yes.
I haven't found myself seeking out a book about romance actually. Yeah. Also, they make me nar as well. I think
they do.
I think they make me nar. But yes, I haven't actually went to seek out a book on romance.
Yeah. When I first started reading in primary, I would read only the romantic novels. Literally just only. And then I just stopped. And now I'm more like only fiction, but like crime, suspense, detective kind of things. And recently I read a book by Shadowed Lamb, and it was very interesting. It was like a lavish story, but not just only the romantic kind of love. It was about that, but not only that. It wasn't like the best book that I've read, but it was very nice. And I finished it in like 2-3 days. I was like, oh, when last did I finish a book? And like
to feel alive.
Yes. Did you do art in high school?
Yes, I did, but like as extra curriculum, I suppose. Yeah, but not as like a subject.
What was it? Were you guys acting? Were you in a
yes,
choir?
acting. I used to write poetry.
Oh yeah. Why did you stop?
Because I don't know. I guess I don't know. I felt like I don't know. I just stopped. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back. But also I don't feel like I completely stopped. I haven't stopped writing poems. I've just stopped performing, actually.
Okay.
That's the truth. That is the truth of the matter. But so I was big on the poet. And then I used to also do like public speaking And then anytime there'd be like this like June 16 event, I'd be there taking part in a play or in whatever. But yeah, I was like
nice.
active in terms of like just like all of those things.
That's dope. When did you go to the markets and how was the experience for you?
I went to the market in 2019. The experience was revolutionary, very revolutionary, and like just like life-changing. Like it gave me wings for like just like a lot of things for me to like pursue my dreams and to like really be daring and deliberate, you know? But yeah, it was like very life-changing. I met people who like changed my life completely and like opened my eyes to an entire like new world. And like a new world of like new possibilities. Like, yeah, like it was what I needed. Absolutely.
And were your parents cool about you going to like study arts? Because like my parents wanted a doctor. And
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So that's why I'm just saying that like it was like just like life changing.
Yeah.
Because so I did it against their will. So I was like, whether you support it, whether you don't, this is what I actually want to do. So then imagine you're an like 18-year-old doing things against your family's will, and you're on this journey by yourself to find yourself and to find your passion.
And how did you pay for the fees?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Next question.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Are you from an artistic family? Like,
no.
Like there's no one that sings or play an instrument or...
Not that I know of.
Oh, wow. My dad plays a guitar, and his parents used to play instruments as well. So my mom sings and her whole family sings. I can't sing, but yeah, I think it's probably just a mixture of the two. So when they wanted a doctor, I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just didn't make sense. Can you do any other form of art except for like acting and writing? You said you can dance.
Yeah, but it's not dancing that is... I don't know. I wouldn't want to make a living out of it because it's not...
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. I think I can make things with my hands. I enjoy making stuff with my hands.
Oh, that's nice.
So maybe that. Maybe I'd like venture into making sculptures. Oh yeah. So like just like those kinds of things.
That would be nice. I'm looking forward to your exhibition soon. And the next couple of years to come. I'll be there. I promise.
Please,
I promise.
Please. Thanks.
I promise. Do you think you know why artists love black?
Black the color. That time I'm wearing all black.
When I asked you your favorite color, you were like black. And grey, but grey is black.
That does sound like me. I don't know. I think theater training also has me loving, because this is all we wear.
Also, like if you like behind the scenes, it's just like black.
All we wear.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It makes sense.
Also, I can't pick clothes in any other color. I was looking at some posts on Instagram, then people are wearing all white, and I'm like, oh, if I was to be invited to an all white party, I wouldn't know. I don't have anything to wear. I do not have anything to wear. And I was like,
I get it. Like I'm not a all black person. I love color, but I just feel like when people have themes, it just complicates my life because it's just like I don't have the colors that you want. I have the colors that I want. I rarely like have pink stuff. I probably have 2 pink things in my wardrobe. Probably have 1 or 2 random white things that can't make an outfit. But then black, I can make a lot of outfits. On the real. Can you tell me what the workshop will be about? It's the one that you're going to be conducting, and how does one become a part of it?
So basically, we are wanting to experiment. And so what is it about? It's about people who are like still developing work, but are wanting to present an experiment of the work. So you have like a poem that is like, you've got maybe like probably like about 5 poems that include movement. You imagine movement, you imagine music, you imagine all those things. So it's like, okay, well, this is what you imagine, this is what you're wanting to do. Let's bring all of these people that are wanting to experiment together and see how all of it can make one thing, but also how they can also just like talk about this thing that they're experimenting with, what they envision, what they dream about it.
Oh wow, that's really nice. Yeah. Actually, I've been having a play for like the longest time, and I think it might stage beginning of next year, but I'm just still like trying to find ways. I think I have, but you know, it's still a work in progress thing. But I think that's like a very good thing. I would love to be a part of it.
Yes, no.
So how does one do they email you guys? Are you guys gonna put out a poster? Are you guys gonna
We actually will put out like a poster or something like that. Okay. I think also because we're trying to pull this stuff by ourselves, right? Which is resource. Resource is what? Money. And
really resources people more than money.
Yeah, but
if you
also
know the right people.
Yeah, but also it's just like you bring people here, what are you gonna feed them with? Yeah, they have to travel. What are they gonna travel with?
Okay, but like, are you inviting artists that are just like, oh, hey, I'd love to be a part of this experience?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I want to experience. So like, why is it your duty to transport them?
Because I called you here. Like, you could have been at home watching Dragon Ball Z.
So are they coming for you or are they coming for their work?
No, for their work, absolutely. But also it's just like, I don't know. It feels encouraging. It feels like someone is encouraged to come if you help them out as well. Because like, you know, I don't know. But like, if someone you have to travel, or like you have to eat, it feels like, okay.
Oh, I get food. I understand food, but like, okay. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But it kind of feels like, I think I think it's also just a personal experience thing where the moment I feel like someone genuinely cares about my well-being, I feel even more safe and I feel even more encouraged to be even more creative or to be even, I don't know. But I don't know, man. I don't know how to put it. But I mean, also it's not to say that someone should give a shit about me, but it's like, I don't know. Like when you feel like I'm safe, and it's not to say someone feels safe because of food. But like, it's just to feel like, I don't know, you're at home or something like that. I don't know.
I get it. Tell me about the exhibition that you're going to be curating.
Ooh. So I'm working with Kanya Zibaya. And
by the time your episode comes out, his will be out as well. Because we showed last week.
Shayo.
Yeah.
So it's an exhibition of his work. We're still deciding on the title of it.
Yeah.
But
you know where it's gonna be, or you still like planning in the
yes, we're
process?
definitely still planning. Okay. Definitely still planning, and also like approaching art galleries to be like, yo, this is the idea, this is the proposal, this is the portfolio of the work. So it's all of that work. It's just like,
I know quite a lot of not quite a lot, but I know some galleries that loves working with like independent artists. So I think you will find.
Hopefully. But yeah, it's just like all of that work right now. Also figuring out for ourselves what we're trying to say with the work.
Yes.
You know, like, okay, fine, we've got like photographs. Okay, cool. What are we saying? What are we trying like to do with the work?
Yes.
Just like being, you know, deliberate about it. So yeah.
That's really, really nice. And I saw this thing, I'll send it to you, about
Please do.
they're looking for curators, what's this word again? Like it's a curators program. So you get what the fuck? What's this word? What's a residency. And it's I'll send it to you.
Please do.
I'll send it to you. Tell me about the Brother Moves On.
Yeah. You know, today when I wore this t-shirt, so I've got the Brother Moves On t-shirt. I've got this t-shirt. I've got a Kamako Forever t-shirt.
Yes.
I was like, if it was up to me, I'd wear all three today. And like, go and get some outfit changes. Exactly. Go and get some outfit changes, actually. But the Brother Moves On. The Brother Moves On.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saved my life.
Yeah.
Literally. Also, I feel like they are like what it means to have a dream about something, and be like, this is what I love, this is what I fuck with, and just like working on that, like continuously working on that. Like I was talking to a friend of mine and I was like, when you compare their old work and then there's a new album coming out on like 28th of October. Yeah. And I was like, whew, you listen to like the new myth, their album. And then you listen to the one that's coming out now, She or He Who Feeds You. And I was like, you understand the purpose of time. Like you understand the purpose of practice. You understand the purpose of keeping at it, man. Like it's like, okay, cool, yeah, I'm a writer, I'm a satirist, but I'm gonna stay up all night watching other satirists talking about their work, and it feels like the Brother Moves On is like constantly and like continuously working on their sound, and it shows. Like the work, like speaks for itself, and like I think also just like having worked with them like just recently, getting to know them as human beings, because I feel like there's artists as what they do, but then there's like them as human beings, and it's just like such amazing people,
and people miss that. Like people fail to understand that the doctor that you go to see is a person, has family, and got a personal life where he's not wearing the coat.
Absolutely.
So even artists, they people at the end of the day, and they've got feelings, they've got family, they've got friends,
they've got trauma that they are healing from. Like much as the Brother Moves On heals our trauma, they're also healing themselves.
Traumas. Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh wow, what is your why?
My why for what? For everything that I do.
Yeah, just
or for having been in the arts.
No, not just the arts, but just for you to like, I wake up today, I'm going to do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and this is why.
The possibility of not being here tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I think I've just come to a place where I'm just like, I'm a guest. Yeah, like I'm a guest. So I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow or next month. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna try. But yeah, that's my why. The possibility of not being here tomorrow.
And I think that's very, very beautiful. And I feel like we forget about it. Like we forget that like I wanna say it's aksiga mamako, but even mamako, you don't stay forever.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
It's just like you're here right now, but you might not be. And you might never get this chance again. And it's just And when I think about that, people are like, no, don't think about death. You're going to live long. I actually mentioned it yesterday when I was talking to my mentor. And she was like, nah, she's going to live until she's 90 and whatnot. I'm just like, but like, it doesn't help.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't help. And I honestly think I'm going to die young. So...
I think so too. Like I was like,
I honestly think so.
Also, this is not to be like we're fucking depressed or something, but it's like
not.
Sometimes you feel like
it's just
I'm not here for a long time, or you feel like,
and I know it. It's not like I think I'm not gonna be here, or I think some like it's just I know that I'm not gonna be here for a long time.
It feels like
I need to.
It's like also it's not even like knowing that you're not. It's like, do you want to be as well?
Yeah, no.
And this is not fucking like we're not depressed or anything, but like it's like.
I don't want.
We're good. Like we're fine. Like
exactly.
if I'm like not here in like 2030, I'm fine with that.
Exactly. Like I was telling her, like I'm not even I'm not planning my life beyond 25 right now. I'm just trying to be happy and good and do all the things that I want to do right now where I am. And she's like, 25 is still young. You're like, I'm like, no. Like,
so what are you gonna do when you get to 25?
I'll figure it out when I get to 25 and 30.
Okay.
But for now, I just want to be happy. I just want to... And that's what I do every day. When I wake up, I'm just like, I want to be happy and content more than anything else.
Absolutely.
That's it. And
I think maybe I want to get to 50 because I want to see myself with grey hair. I hope by 50 I'll have grey hair. But my biggest thing about, I don't know why, but it's just like grey hair. I think that's the only thing that... Okay, fine. I'd love to live past 30 to see myself with grey hair.
Yeah. Now I'm just saying, I'm not saying I want to die before 25 or I want to die before 30. I'm just saying right now, I'm not putting any energy to it. I'm not, like, fine, I am working on, like, being financially stable, maybe securing those assets, securing those connections, securing those networks, like, being good to know that I can be taken care of by people for a very long time and by the things that I'm doing, by all of that.
Absolutely.
But I'm just saying, I'm not spending time thinking about it. Because a lot of people are just like, they want to be grown, they want these things, they want that age, they want that marriage, they want those kids, I don't have the energy for that. I'm just here and I'm enjoying it here.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's not like milky and roses and no, but it's just, I love it here. And every day, all that I wake up and ask to do or to be is just to be content.
Absolutely. Yeah, people want to bring children into this world that doesn't have water. There's no water.
There's no electricity. Like, there's no money. There's nothing. There's no, guys. No. Kids don't deserve that. Do you have any advice for people that want to make a living from art?
Is there a living to make? I'm kidding. I'm still trying to find ways to make a living. Yeah, so I don't know what to advise another person because I'm still trying to find the way. I'm definitely still trying to find the way. I haven't found it.
I think you gotta love it. Like, as much as we were talking about love, I think you're gonna love it more than anything else. Excuse me, I'm a person that really, really believes in love. Like, not just romantic, but like, could be platonic, could be for thing, could be for literally anything. And I feel like if you love something, it works. It can work.
Time, just gotta give it some time.
True. But then also, you can't have patience for something that you don't love.
Absolutely.
You
Never.
You can't. And this whole thing requires a lot of patience and a lot of work. And it's just like, you gotta have the love for it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think so. But yeah, I can't be giving advices yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. Do you think that art is supposed to like teach, heal, bring change and all of those things?
I mean, yeah, I think that's why I do it.
Nah.
Yeah, absolutely believing in the fact that it can change things and people, even ourselves. But yeah, absolutely.
Someone has said we give it too much burden and art is not supposed to do anything. It's just supposed to do.
No. It can't speak. It can't speak. It can't speak.
I know.
Yeah, but also I feel like if someone looks at it that way, that's fine. I think that's why like we see things differently, and I think if someone sees it that way, then.
But when I think art, I think healing. Hey,
absolutely.
I think healing. I think more than anything else. I do think a lot of things. I do think beauty. I do think but I just think healing. Like it's where I heal myself more than anything. And as much as I want to heal other people with my art, it's me who must be healed first. And even when I write my poetry, whatever it is that I do, it's just more about me. Even when I write a script, I want to tell a story that I know or say the mind or that, I know about. Because it's just like, yeah, I just think healing.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's your why as well for like what you do.
Maybe. I think I have a couple of whys. Every week when I ask my guest what their why is, I get to think about mine
your
as
why
well.
as well.
In the few seconds that they're thinking about them, I'm just like,
what is your why?
What is mine? Because I feel like that's very, very important. Like if you don't have a why, you don't see it through. You don't get it done. Because every road, every journey, like be it in arts and science and whatever, it's going to get hard. Like there's going to be a point where it's going to be hard and you're going to feel like, I'm doing this for nothing. It's not going to work. It's not going to. But then if your why is good, then you know that you go back to it. You're like, but why am I doing it? Then it's easier to go back and to just move forward. Where do you see yourself professionally in the next 5 years?
Professionally.
Yeah, because I had to put that because you might see yourself in Dubai, but yeah.
Professionally. I hope to have written a journal or a paper or a thesis at least. But definitely see myself as a lecturer. Definitely see myself as a professional curator.
Are you currently studying?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
So do you have a passion for teaching?
Yes, I do. Absolutely. Oh, yes. Passionate about teaching children in particular.
Okay.
Like children are like, oh my gosh. But yeah, particularly children.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't mind being a lecturer. So I wouldn't mind doing both actually, like being a teacher and a lecturer.
Okay.
We'll see how it works out. But in 5 years, definitely in education
Mm-hmm.
and professional curator.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope to have learned something about DJing. I would like to be a DJ actually.
I think it's gonna suit you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I look like a DJ.
I think it's gonna suit you for real. I think it's gonna
But
suit
yeah,
you.
like I think even in my curation, just like being able to create experience with sound.
Mm-hmm. I actually know a curator. Oh, and he's brilliant, and he's always just wanting to like help. Oh, he's helped me also. So I don't know if maybe you ever want to
Absolutely.
ask or whatever. I can
Lalela.
ask him to. I can
That
like tell
they
him.
wait.
I'll text him. I'll tell him that there's
Absolutely.
actually like you like this, like this, like this, and then if he's comfortable with me giving you his numbers, and then he can help. And he was actually curating the Smithsonian National Museum of African Art, and you know that it's a US based thing. And he was like, he's the first youngest, yes, he is the first youngest Black to curate it, and it was like a 10-day thing. And it was so
Love to
amazing,
see
amazing.
it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think he would help a lot. And he's such an amazing person. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we were related. Do you, quick questions. Do you have a favorite memory?
Yo. I do. I think I do.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about it.
My favorite memory. Eating uputu namas.
Oh my. Oh, but that's nice. Do you put sugar?
No, I don't put sugar.
Okay, cut.
It can't be. Okay? It can't
Let's
be.
look for another one.
Ooh, child. There's so many. I remember. Ooh. It was in 2018, beginning of 2018. I went to the Market Theatre to watch Honey the Legacy, and I watched the play. And so, can you believe it was my first time watching a play? Actually, I think so. Yes, and I cried.
Oh wow!
I cried at how I felt like. Firstly, I finally found a place where I belong. I cried at how fucking brilliant they were, still are. And I just cried because it all was like overwhelmingly beautiful.
Oh,
so, absolutely my favorite memory.
It's nice. I actually watched my first play 2020.
Mm-hmm.
It was Peeling Shadows.
Really?
And
I watched it
amazing.
too. I watched it too.
It was amazing. And yeah, it was like my first ever experience. And I was like, oh my goodness, I need to watch more. And it's tricky how back at home we have theater, but we don't have theaters. I don't know if that makes sense.
I get you.
So I've seen plays before. I've seen
just
like
not in a theater.
Just not in a theater, and it was quite a nice experience.
Yeah.
What usually inspire you?
Inspires me.
Mm-hmm.
Black people, like seeing Black people make amazing work.
Nah.
Always, like always.
Always. All the time. And I feel like for me, it's all about them. Hey? Like it's all about them. It's
Absolutely.
all about them. I draw my inspiration from them. I do it for them. It's just all about them. 2 people you wish to meet?
Okay. 2 people I wish to meet. I feel like I've met people already. So weird. Can I mention late people? I can.
How are you gonna meet late people? We are prophesying here. We are manifesting.
Okay, all right. I wish to meet. Ooh, wow. Okay. I wish to meet Gabriel Goliath.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
She's like one of my favorite artists ever, and like also one of the people that inspire me to go into like visual art space and curation space and all of those things. I would like to meet I'd like to meet Bongeziwe Mabandla.
Oh, that's nice. And then 2 people you wish to work with.
Ooh, Nakane Tore.
Mm-hmm.
And Kucha Green. I mean, I've worked with her before.
I wish to work with her as well. Oh, she's brilliant.
Yeah, Kucha Green,
She's
absolutely.
brilliant.
She
She seems like
boss,
such a cool person.
She is.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm a bit scared of her. Maybe it's because I've never like met her,
Yeah,
like this.
absolutely.
But then like her work is just so amazing, and it's just I follow her on Instagram, so I'm always like seeing stuff, and I'm just
she's
like, this
brilliant.
woman,
Brilliant.
she is.
Even that's an understatement. Like, yeah,
she is. One prayer that must be answered.
Money.
Please, Lord, whoever is in charge of money, whoever
prayer for money,
the angel of money should
answer
us.
Spirit of money, attack me. But yeah,
right at this moment,
absolutely.
How do people find you? Socials?
Instagram at Thandeka Mabaso _ Yeah, that's the only place I'm at actually.
You don't have YouTube. You don't have
no.
Okay.
No, I have TikTok, but for the purpose of my amusement.
Okay.
So I make dance videos and then post them private because I'm like, this is for my entertainment and people in my WhatsApp.
We wanna see it. Oh yeah, we see it on WhatsApp. We wanna see it on your TikTok as well. We wanna like it.
I'll try.
We wanna like it.
I'll try.
And that's it for today. Thank you so much, Thandeka, for coming. Thank you so much for being an amazing guest.
Hi.
This one is just for you. So yeah, you have one just for yourself.
Hi.
Thank you so much. Okay. They're amazing. They're talented.
You're amazing.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Please make sure that you tune in next week, Thursday, for another episode. Please make sure that you subscribe, like, share, and comment. Please engage with us on Discord. If you would like to advertise your products or brand, please email us. If you are working on a project and would like to be a part of our community, do send us an email. The email is mamaforwork@gmail.com, which is MAMMA4work@gmail.com. This is Umama Wezizwe Sibia, and I hope I am leaving you with a heart full of art.